Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these beautiful mandalas. I have started making this out of necessity. I've got some lovely new garden chairs, but they are very uncomfortable and require cushions. And they are very large. They're going to need large round cushions. So I decided I was going to crochet the cushions, and I discovered this pattern on Pinterest and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So this is the beginning part and this is the bit I'm going to show you, and then later on I'm going to extend this and make it into a much larger circle. But I thought I would show you how to make this part of the mandala because it's absolutely gorgeous and I'm really pleased with how this one's come out. And I can also use up my little scraps because each round doesn't take up much yarn, so I can use all my tiny little scraps and make a matching set. So let's make another one of these. So I'm using a 5mm hook and all my scraps are DK yarn. I'm going to start by making a magic ring. Chain 2. And do a double crochet. So that's our first group. Chain 1, double crochet but only complete half the stitch, so we just go through the first 2, another double crochet through the first 2, pull through all 3 loops and chain 1. Yarn over, just through the first 2, yarn over, just through the first 2, so you have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3 and chain 1. So we're going to do 6 of these. So I've done 1, 2, 3, if I count that first one. 1, 2, and then pull through all 3 and chain 1. So I shall do the other 2 and get back to you when I've finished. So I've pulled my magic circle closed. I'm just going to slip stitch into that first one and cut and weave in my ends. Okay, so next colour we're going to work in between our clusters. I'm going to do a standing stitch here, so I have 2 loops on my hook, pull through both, go through the first loop of that stitch, pull through both, and I'm leaving 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through, go through the first 2, so you have 3 on the hook, pull, oops, pull through all 3, chain 1. Now we're going to do the same in the same space, so we're doing 2 groups of these into the same stitch. So yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2, you have 3 on your hook, pull through all 3, oh dear, pull through all 3. I need to sit closer to my desk, that's the problem. Hold on, that's better. I don't know why I was sitting so far away. So we're yarning over, through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through all 3 and chain 1. So that one is in the next space and we're going to do another one in there. Yarn over, 2 on the hook, yarn over, 3 on the hook, pull through all 3, chain 1. Moving on to the next space, we're going to put 2 in each space along, so we will end up with 12 groups of 2 stitches in total. So I have 12 groups of 2 stitches. I'm going to slip stitch into the first one and cut and weave in my ends. So just like the row before, we're going to put 2 groups of 2 in each space. So I'm going to start with a standing stitch, pull through, pull through both, put your hook through the first one, and you end up with 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, 3 on your hook, pull through all 3, chain 1, pull through the first 2, pull through the first 2, 3 on your hook, pull through all 3, chain 1, next space. I'm going to continue doing that all the way around, so in each space I'll have 2 groups of 2. So this is how it's looking. I have slip stitch closed and cut and weave in my ends already. So now it's time for the next colour. So I've chained 1 on my last stitch, and I'm just going to slip stitch closed into there and cut and weave in my ends, and then I'll get my next colour. Okay, it's looking really pretty as it is. So our next colour is being attached in between the V. We're going to chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets into the same space. So 4 stitches total with a chain in between. We're going to chain 1 and then working into the next V stitch, skipping this space, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 1, skipping this space and working into the V, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. It should look like this. So continue around and I'll meet you for the next colour. So this is how it's looking. Time for the next round. We're going to take our next colour and we're going in between these groups in our chain 2 space. Attach our yarn, chain 2 and double crochet twice. So we have 3 stitches. We're going to chain 2, yarn over, and 3 more double crochets into that same space. So each round we're adding a double crochet into the space, chain 1, 3 double crochets, so working into the next group there, 1, 2, a little ball of yarn creeping over, hello, chain 2, and then 3 more into there. So 6 stitches total into each space with chain 2 in between and then chain 1. So continue around into each one of these and I shall meet you for our next colour. So round 6 is complete and it's looking like this. I think these are really lovely. That looks really nice as it is. If you wanted to use that as a coaster or something, you could leave it there. I'm going to keep going because I need to make 2 of these for my cushions. So next colour. I really like about these as well is that I'm using the same colours but I'm doing them in different orders, so they're going to be same but different, which